So on Wednesday, elementary schoolers, they want to see the ag department. They want to see a little bit of what we do. And part of that is what we do out in the greenhouse. Up to this point, we have planted all of our plants, but we have a few, if you remember, that we grew from seed, okay, that need transplanting. So, what better thing to do than all of this help that we're getting to show them how to do it. So, if you had to tell somebody how to plant the plugs that we were doing, what kind of things would you tell them? Anybody, what steps would you tell them that they need to do in order to plant the plug? Colton.
Need to get some dirt.
Need to get some dirt. Where are you going to get it from?
You gotta mix the dirt up first, so dirt comes.
You got to mix it first, then we've got it.
You gotta poke a hole.
Okay, poke a hole, then, huh? Okay, poke them out, separate them, and then plant them. Okay, and think back to whenever you first started. How was I in showing you how to plant these? Huh? Okay. It seemed a little more complicated than what it actually was, didn't it? Because there were several things we had to get right. Okay, well today is going to be your opportunity to be the teacher. Here in a second we're going to go to the greenhouse and I'm going to get us up some materials and we're going to learn how to teach somebody else to do what we've been doing. When the elementary schoolers get here on Wednesday, they're going to transplant the seeds that we started. Some tomatoes, some peppers, those things are back in the back. And we're going to go over a step-by-step process on showing somebody and teaching somebody how to do that. So when the elementary schoolers leave, they've got something that they can take with them for the future. Okay? Questions? Questions about what we're doing today? Okay, when we go to the greenhouse, go out, you can go ahead and unlock it, go in, and just gather up around the front table. Okay? Jay, if you'll go back and get a thing of the seedlings. Okay? Don't get one that's too full. Some of those tomato ones that are back there that just have like 10 or 12 coming up, get one of those, bring it up front, and we'll start from there. Questions? All right, let's go out to the greenhouse.
Cold.
He's fine.
Like cold. Cold. Definitely something.
Up in front of the camera. That's fine right now. In front of the camera, gather around.
Where's your truck at?
Getting a brake job.
A day job or a break job?
Brake job. All right, are we ready? We ready? Okay. So whenever we get ready to show the elementary schoolers what to do on Wednesday, we've got our basic items that we use, just like we would use if we were planting the plugs like we've been doing. Over here we've got our wheelbarrow with soil mixed up. That part we're going to go ahead and do. Okay, so those of you, Christian and Colton, your group, those of you that have been mixing soil, that's what you're going to do. Go ahead and have it mixed up. Okay, also got our 4-inch inserts, like we've done the tomatoes and the coleus and some other things. We've got our tray flat that we put it in, and then Jay has gotten us a flat of the sweet bell pepper plugs. Okay? So when we do this, there's going to be steps that we do. Step 1 will be insert. Step 2, fill. Step 3, holes. Step 4, loosen. And step 5, plant. Okay, so insert, fill, holes, loosen, plant. Step 1, what do we have? Well, step 1.
Insert.
Step 1 is insert. So Okay, just like we've done before. Insert, we're going to take our 4-inch inserts, split them apart. I think this one is several. Okay, put one insert into the tray. Okay, then you're going to help your elementary schooler take this over to the soil mixing area, and one of these guys are going to fill it up for the elementary schooler. Okay? So go ahead, have it filled up. So this is step 2, fill. Okay, very good. Then you're going to bring your elementary schooler back over here for step 3. What's step 3? Holes. So just like we have done, we're going to go through and place holes. Where do we place our holes at in the tray? Dead center in each cell. Okay, so we're going to go through, and you can let the elementary schooler do this part. Okay, let them get their hands a little dirty. There we go, something like that. Okay, then what?
Round them, get them out.
Okay, now we've got to loosen up, and this that y'all do or I will do. Take your hand, here, let me do it. Take your hand and put underneath and just kind of lift up the soil. That break loose our individual plants. Okay? Then for the final step is plant. So take your shoot, put it into your hole, and then with 2 fingers, pull some dirt, some soil up around it, and there you go. Plant until every hole here is full. Okay? So let's review the steps again. Hey, boys, come up here. Come on. Okay. Step 1. What do we do?
Insert.
Is insert. Put our insert in. Step 2.
Fill.
Fill. And who's going to do the filling?
That group.
Okay. Fill. Step 3.
Oh,
The holes. Who's going to put the holes in the soil?
the kids.
The kids. Step 5.
Get them out.
Well, that's step 4. Step 4, get them out. Who's going to do that?
Hey,
Us. And the last step,
let them throw it.
we're going to let them do the planting.
I know, and then there's step 6. You gotta fill it back up.
Okay? Then finally, once we're done, then somebody in the class will take them, and I think we're going to store them back in the back corner where there's nothing. Okay, and we'll keep those back there. So, I need 2 volunteers.
We'll move.
Okay, Josh, and I need 1 more. Jay. Okay, Josh, you're going to be our elementary schooler. Jay, you're going to pretend that you're a high schooler from class. Okay, and I want you to go through the steps of how you would show our elementary schooler how to do this. So,
4-pack. Stick them inside of this thing. What's this thing called, Jarvis?
the flat.
The flat. You're gonna take the 4-pack, stick them in. You're gonna fill it up. Come back, you're gonna poke a hole in every single one of them. You're gonna get out one of these plants. You're gonna place the plant, do a hole, and fill it up. We're done. Like this? I think one of them is really weird.
Are we still shooting?
Yeah.
Now, let me stop you for just a second. Make sure whenever we
close.
teach elementary
Oh, about to do it again.
okay, the step thing really helps younger people, you know. So before you start with the materials. Tell them what materials we have. tell them the steps before you even do anything.
Trash.
Say we've got 5 steps. Insert, fill, do it for you. And then finally you're going to let you get it. So you might plant one. Jacob, you be the elementary schooler. Now remember, do the 5 steps first. And then step 5, plant. Okay? So then, after you have gone through step by step with them, now let them, oh, that's good. Show them what to do. And then now you let him do it on his own.
Don't bury it.
Yeah, don't get too far down there. That's perfect. There you go.
Alright, very good. Very good. Let's try it one more time. Question.
Okay, now you gotta like over there, okay? No, they're hot peppers. Okay. Ready?
I'll just take one.
No.
Okay, these are hot peppers.
I eat them.
And there are 5 steps into planting these. The first step is insert. So you gotta insert one of these in here. Just like that. Number 2 is fill. So who wants to fill this up? Okay. Take this over there to Christian. He'll fill it up.
Can we eat them now?
Nope. Three is you gotta put holes. Poke some holes in there. There you go. Put some holes in there.
Poke, 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 poke. I don't poke dirt. Brandon, calm down.
Plant out of here.
Number 4 is loosen, just like Jay is doing.
Yeah, Brandon, not your best.
And then number 5 is plant. Plant. Okay, put it in the hole. Now stick it in there good. Take your fingers and fill the dirt all around.
Hey, I buried one.
There you go. Good job.
I want a baby pepper.
She gets that one.
Can I keep one? There you go.
Not ready to eat that.
There it is. Nice one. Excuse me. That's what he said. Let me
And then do some seeds.
Okay, so what's the first step?
Are you ever without your family?
Yeah, I was just told to do this job. So.
Good job. Now you want to fill it? Take it to Christian. Fill it up.
There's more? I want to show you. That's what we feel. Yes. Yes, no, I don't want to come over and see. Oh, I thought that was water. I want to see her. I think I'm a melt. Go ahead. Nope, I'm not going to pass. Holes in it.
Yes, good job. Water, wait.
Oh, yeah, Ben?
Oh,
Sorry. No, not yet.
yeah, you traded. I already got my hands on it.
do you call that?
My God.
Step number 4, remember what that was? And step 5 was? Yes, plants.
No girl playing.
Okay, once you're
Are we switching? No, I don't want to switch.
No poking.
There you go.
Bailey.
Bailey going that way?
Yeah, she ain't.
Were they follow Katie up there?
Yeah.
We're not supposed to switch. He wasn't even supposed to be on the She wasn't either. Zeke? Yeah.
just have them.
Oh, that's okay. Get your own service, gee. Hey.
Yeah, Batman. What?
There you go.
I think I'm more done.
Building was the greenhouse. Okay, why do we grow plants in a greenhouse?
So they can live.
So they can live, but why do they live in here?
Because it's so moist.
Okay, we got lots of water,
And it's just, you have the right amount of sun.
lots of sun, good temperature. What else? Yeah, the air's moving around. What about like animals and things like that?
They can't get to them.
They can't get in. It's safe in here. So when do we grow plants in a greenhouse?
Well, the snake was the whole point of that.
Spring, when else? Summer, when else? Fall, when else? And winter. Okay, so we grow plants in here year around. How many of you remember a couple weeks ago when it was cold and there was snow on the ground, we couldn't come to school? Remember that? Okay, do you think we had plants in here?
Yes.
Yeah, we had lots of plants in here. Okay, lots of plants. Because they survive well inside of the greenhouse. So, did everybody have a good time out here today?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, what kind of plants did you plant? You remember? Planted some hot peppers. What else? And marigolds. Okay? Well, listen, thank y'all for your help. You really helped us out here and got us further along, and I appreciate that. And maybe one day, y'all will be a high schooler working out here. Okay? Yeah, one day.